We are live. Welcome back, Bears fans. It's Packer Week. And welcome to Everything Bears Show, your home for Everything Bears. It's about business.
Special Friday edition today. Boy, we've hit just about every day. I mean, the Bears have played on a myriad of days so far, so why not go live on a Friday?
Let's do a Friday.
Mhm.
But Packer Week, we'll get right into it right after this.
Never let it run. Never let it run. You're good gets better. You're good gets better. And you better get better. You better get better. On three, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I love it.
It's that special time of year again. Round 2.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Finish him.
I mean, it's absolutely business time. I mean, this is absolute business time.
Yeah. How do you feel about this latest scheduling? It's almost becoming a norm. This is 2 years in a row, right? Where last year you're playing the team twice in 3 weeks, divisional teams.
Yep.
How do you feel about that?
I don't like it. I'll say that. And we're not the only team to do it, too. You got, as we go around the horn later in the show, you've got the Bucks and the Panthers also playing each other twice in 3 weeks. It's like, come on, NFL, get your shit together.
Yeah, can we really not figure out this schedule to split this up? No, in the Bears' defense, especially this year, it worked out well for them, I would say. I'd rather play the Packers twice late than, super early or whatever the case may be. But
yeah. How would they have known that both games would have such consequences? Like this is huge. I mean, the way that this is literally a battle for first place. This is a playoff game tomorrow.
Yeah. It seems like the NFL got lucky with the roll of the dice here with Bears, Packers, and like you said, Bucks, Panthers. So I guess here we go, right? I mean,
here we go.
Key this sucker up. They got flexed into Saturday night. Actually worked well for me because I was working all day Sunday. So thank you, NFL. Now I can watch this game. It's the one Sunday a year I got to freaking work, and the NFL threw me a bone here. Good job, guys. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. And I couldn't be more excited for it, too. I mean, all day today at work and even right here sitting in front of you all at home now, my insides are like, oh my God, I just can't wait. Let's get it. Let's go. Woo.
I tell you what, man. Ever since we started doing the shows, I've been paying a little bit more attention out in public. I'm wearing my Bears gear, repping the Bears. And I tell you what, even where I'm at, let me tell you a little story. Not only from my perspective, but my significant other goes through a McDonald's drive-through about 50 miles away from Green Bay. And she gets greeted with, "Welcome to McDonald's. Go Bears. How can I take your order?" So she's like, "What? Go Bears?" Okay. So she pulls up to the window and she's like, "Oh, you're a Bears fan?" He's like, "Hell yeah." She's like, "Well, I just so happen to know a couple that do a show." So with that being said, we're going to be putting together cards so we can hand out, because my Christmas tree guy was a Bears fan. The guy who I bought my Christmas tree from, he's like, "Oh, you a Bears fan?" I'm like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "The missus was telling me that you guys do a show." Yeah, absolutely, man. Tune in. Let's go.
Let's
So they're
go.
everywhere, man. They are everywhere, and I'm deep behind enemy lines here, guys. So
Yeah. And it feels good too because even at work when I'm out and about, I'm proudly wearing my
mhm.
Bears hoodies, my Bears hats, everything, and it is this. I'm on the East Coast too, so to have people be like, "Oh, you guys are doing so good this year," and then and I
Mhm.
got to play it off like, yeah, we're doing all right,
It's been a decent season.
We were in first place in the NFC for what, a week or so, and this game coming up, this is going to be
A big one.
for the North basically, and it's fun football in late
Yeah.
December. Yeah,
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. So, seeing people in the grocery stores repping their Bears gear, I always throw them a bear down, the whole 9. So, why
Yeah.
not, man? I was also thinking it's significant for us that we started this show this year, right? Can you imagine what it'd have been like last year?
Well, no, God, we would have been 2 grumpy old
Yeah.
men on microphones all
Yes.
last season. But I will keep bringing up that coincidence that you just brought it up, so I'm gonna say it. Is it a coincidence that we started the show at the start of the season and they're 10-4? I don't know. Could be something there.
Yeah. Yeah. Not saying, but, maybe.
Not saying,
Maybe I'm
but
saying.
just saying.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know, man. It's what a time to be a Bears fan. Packers round 2. Let's get into it, man. Tons of stuff to talk about. Huge injury news on both sides of this matchup here. Uh, do we start with the obvious? Micah Parsons? I think we
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
How can we not? I think there was a collective whoo when we saw him go down.
Little
Not that
bit.
we,
Not that
you
we're
know,
happy about it.
no.
No,
I'm
we
sure
don't do
he's a
that.
great guy, and it's terrible to see any player like that have to lose time for injury and a significant injury at that.
Yeah.
But
And I did offer my prayers and support to him on Twitter. So, what's fair is fair. But to have him, to your point, he's not on the field tomorrow.
right.
This makes a difference. This matters.
Mhm. Well, look at the Ravens game, right? We were, all hoping that Lamar wasn't going to be there. Hell, at this point, we should have hoped that Lamar was going to start, might have had a better shot.
Right.
Besides that
Yeah.
point, we've been lucky in some of these instances where we've missed teams at full strength. And on the flip side of that, there's plenty of teams that haven't caught the Bears at full strength, right? The defense has been
All
walking
season.
mashing unit. Yeah.
Yeah, all season. We have been playing with a practice squad defense.
Mm-hmm. But I tell you what, man, we talked about it before. The depth on this team, you can't question it, especially on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
It's
They've come
thank
up
goodness. Yeah. And maybe some of it was a shot in the dark. Maybe some of it was guys knowing certain guys. I don't care what it is or what it was. It's working out, man.
Yeah.
It's working out.
Plus 20 in the turnover margin.
Mm-hmm.
The proof's in the pudding, folks.
Exactly. DBs, linebackers, safeties who are 30 plus years old, unknown DB that's been on practice squads from here on out, now getting himself probably, $10 million plus contract moving forward. Who knows how that ends up? What a beautiful time to be a Bears fan, man.
Yeah, it absolutely is. I mean, everything has just been coming together so nicely. And then to hit this point of like, this is a lot of, how do you say, like, this is Green Bay and for first place. And it's like all these storylines mashing.
Mm-hmm.
They've been a monkey on our back forever. And like, this could be, let's just finish it now. Let's just put our stamp on it. And like, it's our time now. Now it's our time. It's not about you, Green Bay, anymore. It's Bears time. Oh man, I could run through a fucking wall right now.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like, is it Saturday yet? I mean, 24 hours from now, hopefully we're sitting back with our feet up as the Bears have a 14-point lead, going into the second quarter.
Yeah.
Kind of like what it was last week. I'm not naive to think that it's going to be a 31-3 game, but we'll get into our predictions a little bit later.
I was going to say you might have just stole my prediction. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so if you got them, you want to bring up those injuries? We can get going through the injury
let's
list.
get into it. I mean, there is a ton of them. The Bears look relatively healthy compared to the Packers. So it's going to be interesting to kind of see who's going to be available and who's not on both sides, really, because the Bears have a couple that are going to be in question as well. So here we go. Let's start with the Packers first, right? Because we already mentioned Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
So the other big news is that Josh Jacobs is most likely not going to be able to go.
Doubtful.
Yeah. I mean, technically, he's questionable on this thing. Did not practice all week with a knee and an ankle. And from my understanding, the knee is the bigger issue. It's been plaguing him for the last couple weeks. And it's getting to the point where he's probably going to have to rest it. If Josh Jacobs is out for this game and cannot go, that, my friend, is injury 1B on this Packers team, with Micah Parsons being 1A. Because Josh Jacobs is the engine that drives that offense, clearly.
Correct.
And he's a dude, right? Josh Jacobs runs with power, conviction. He scores. You saw that pass he caught last week.
So that too is a huge threat out of the backfield. Yeah, he'd be a big component missing. The engine, as you said, of their offense. Absolutely.
The other guy that we need to talk about as well, the Bears killer, and the reason, in my humble opinion, why the Bears lost is that Christian Watson went off against them. We could not cover him. He is questionable. Did not practice on Tuesday, limited practice on Wednesday and Thursday. He's most likely, from what we've been hearing and reading, is that he is most likely to be able to go. But doesn't it feel like he's one hit away from being out again?
Yeah, one good smack from going right back to the pine.
The dude was in the hospital on Sunday, right? So, like, I don't know if they thought maybe something broke and he punctured a lung. I could see that, like a chest injury like that, putting a dude in a hospital. But what else could it possibly be? I mean, maybe it just nicked the lung. I have no idea.
Yeah.
They're pretty tight-lipped on what it could possibly be.
Well, whatever they decide to do with them, they should be smart. But in a game like this, hey, can you go? Hey, could you think you could play? Because, this game means a lot here.
Yeah. Like, hey, man, can you just give it the old college try? Even if we could just throw you 2 deep balls?
Yeah, just a couple 50-50 balls, just 2 of them. What do you say?
You good for it? You can.
They got a tight end out too?
Yeah, I think it's their third stringer. Musgraves being their second string. Josh Wiley. He's out with a concussion. Third string running back, Chris Brooks, he's questionable. So they might be really thin at running back. Brenton Cox Jr., D-end, questionable, though he was full practice all week. Guessing he might go. Kingsley Enagbare, he was out with an illness, but he had, I think, the lone sack against the Bears in the last one. Matthew Golden looks like he's going. Josh Jacobs, we talked about him.
Yep.
Darian Kennard, one of their tackles.
Yeah.
In watching Harrison, they talked about their own line a little bit. Doesn't sound like he's going to go, but you just don't know. Marshawn Lloyd, who was their second string guy, he's been out for a while. He's ruled out. Jordan Love popped on there. He was full practice, though, left shoulder injury. Colin Oliver, another DN. He's been ruled out, so they've taken a couple hits at DN now. Jaden Reed looks like he's going to be fine. He had a personal matter. Zach Tom.
Yeah.
Now, Zach Tom on here is listed as a guard, but he plays right tackle for him. So if he misses, man, that's a real big one. He's listed as questionable, so I'm sure he's going to have to try to crank it up before the game to see if he can go.
But man, he didn't practice all week, huh?
Yeah, did not practice. Back and knee. And this was one of the guys, watching other people that they're not feeling very confident that he's going to be able to go. And he's probably their best offensive lineman.
This could be a big opportunity for our front four to step it up again.
Yep. So that means Montez might be going against the backup for most of the game. Lucas Van Ness, haven't heard a whole lot on him. It does sound like and look like he is going to go. He has no injury designation, even though he was limited practice. I would think at this point, with him being a DN, like they basically need him to dress at the very least,
Yeah,
because they're pretty thin. Christian Watson, talked about him. He's questionable. Talked about the tight end, Dontavian Wicks, wide receiver. Ankle issue, did not practice on Tuesday, limited Wednesday and Thursday. He's questionable. Evan Williams, the other safety, he's questionable. Did not practice all week.
He's a stud too.
Yeah, he had a pretty good game.
Yeah.
And then their offseason acquisition at guard, pretty sure he plays right guard, John Williams, he was limited. He's ruled out. So that whole right side of the offensive line is going to be a replacement, including the center, because Elton Jenkins was their starting center at the beginning of the year, and he's on IR. So they might be a little depleted up front.
Yeah. What a perfect time to strike.
Yeah, exactly, huh? No Josh Jacobs, backup offensive line. If you could get him to the point where you make him one-dimensional, man, I don't care how many garbage balls Jordan Love throws up there. If you know they're coming, hey,
Yeah.
we might see a little bit of we might be able to boost that turnover margin a little bit here this week. Just saying. All right, man. So the Bears.
Ooh.
I'm sure everybody has heard at this point.
Everybody
Luther Burden,
knows.
Roma Dunze, they are out. Ouch.
That's okay. You know what? This is what we all talked about going into the season, starting the season. Oh my God. Look at all the horses in the stable we got at wide receiver. Well, Thank God we got all those horses, right? Because yes, no Luther, no Dunze, that's fine. You guys get healthy, come back for them playoffs, all right?
Yeah.
Because we've got DJ Moore, OZ, Zacchaeus he's going to step up. You got Duvernay, and let's not forget the surprise undrafted rookie, Ja'Day Walker.
Yeah.
I guarantee we'll see his name a couple times. He'll be out there for a few plays. And that's it. And then big play from our tight ends, our running backs. You guys get healthy. Again, we got a lot of horses in the stables, boys.
You will definitely see a bunch of 12 and 13 personnel. For those that might not know what that is by now, 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers, 1 running back, 13 personnel, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver, 1 running back. I have a feeling you're going to see a ton of that. And with that being said, the Bears love to throw out a 12, and they ain't afraid to throw out a 13 either.
Nope,
We've seen it all year. Eagles, Cole Kmet, pretty sure that was 13.
that was 13.
Um, Pretty sure the Packers play. I think that was 13. That should have been a game winner again.
Yeah.
Maybe went to the well one too many times. I don't know. But
Yeah.
yeah. So Amen. He's out. Okay, cool. Deal with you. No problem.
No problem. We got linebackers with TJ's
Yeah.
back and DeMarco Jackson is playing out of his mind.
Yeah. JTS, who flashed a little bit last week. I'm not gonna lie. He had himself a pretty good week last week. He did not practice today, but that was non-injury related, personal. So something going on. Pretty sure he'll be good to go. This one we haven't heard a whole lot about Mr. Swift. Limited practice Wednesday, Thursday. This might be a rest type of thing for him, though. I'm guessing to where he's good to go. With 1,000 yards staring you in the face, man, I think it's going to take an act of God to keep Swift off of the field. I'm just saying. And to get that 1,000 against Green Bay, I'm sure will make that feel even better.
Even sweeter.
Mm-hmm. And let's see if old Monungai can't put Edgerrin Cooper back in the grave again this week like he did in the last one. Chip another piece off of his helmet, man.
Finish it off.
Goodness.
Finish him.
Did he just put him down? Like, watch out now. If I was a linebacker and that was on my low light reel, I would not feel very good about that. But Tremaine Edmonds, talked about him a little bit.
Yeah, opened up his window to return.
Yep. Limited Tuesday, Wednesday, full practice Thursday.
Yeah.
Officially questionable.
Maybe there's something there, maybe.
Yeah. I didn't see any other transactions other than he was designated for return, so he could be dressed. What do you think, man? You think he dresses and sits and let Jackson go? Is he on a pitch count? What say you?
You know, if he's good to go, of course. If he's feeling like he's good to go, yeah, bring him in on passing downs. Bring him in on third down. Sure. Give him a pitch count. Let him just kind of float around in coverage. And yeah, ease him in that way.
Yeah, you gotta love Edmonds and Edwards out there at the same time. Ton of speed, ton of range, lots of length. And, before Edmonds got hurt, man, he was probably the MVP of this defense for the year.
Yeah.
Him and Nashawn were probably neck and neck, right?
Yeah, he was
See.
playing Pro Bowl football.
Yeah. Yep. So we'll see what happens with him. I'm going to be looking for him early on. I think that will tell us a lot. I think game time weather is supposed to be mid-30s, so it's not going to be bitter cold.
Yep.
And as the temperature goes up, I have a feeling the scoring is going to be up a little bit for this game too.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to be a low-scoring affair. I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
Especially with we'll get there later.
Yeah. Cole Kmet, questionable, ankle and knee, limited, full practice Thursday.
Although he did say in an interview, somebody interviewed him at his locker, and he himself said he's going.
Yeah.
So
I would have been shocked if Cole Kmet does not play this game. He is one of those warriors as well.
Yeah.
Bajent, Billings, Travis Homer. Okay, cool. Looks like they're all going.
All a go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very kind of a short list for us on injuries for this game, which is good to see. Again, I would probably be sweating the Luther Odunze injuries a little bit more if I wasn't so confident, again, in the horses we have in the stable. And we have a very deep wide receiver room. So it just sucked because Luther was really starting to ramp up with his production and his involvement in the offense. And I just kind of wanted to keep seeing that. But whatever, it's football. Injuries happen. Look, you just get healthy and you get ready for those You know, we got Niners, you got the Lions, and then if it works out this weekend, how they've already got the scenario, you know, if we win tomorrow and
Mhm.
Detroit loses, that we've punched our ticket.
We're in. Yep.
We're in. So, like, yeah, just get healthy, man. We're gonna need you in the playoffs. Woo.
If we win, Detroit loses, and we're in, does that mean the Lions are officially out of the playoffs or just division? I think they're out for division. I'd have to go back over those scenarios for
Yeah.
those guys because with 2 left, that would put Detroit at what? 8-7 if Detroit loses. The best they could be is 10-7. That's not getting you in. At least I don't
Yeah.
think. So
Wow.
that it might not mathematically eliminate them, but yeah, okay. So Chris is saying that they would still have a wild card chance here. So
Okay.
Chris, by the way, Boomer Sooner, right? 17-10. I just checked on there. So let's see what they could do. Hopefully they could close it out. Alabama and Oklahoma playing in the college playoff right now. So
Damn.
Christopher will be a limited participant. So,
But Chris, you're here. And why, if you got a moment, how did he do on his celebrity picks?
yeah, celebrity picks, Chris. Real quick, buddy, 9-7. You came in third. As finished 12-4. I was 10-6, 9-7. But not bad, man. Not bad for the old celebrity
Yeah,
picking.
you won. You won a little bit of money.
Yeah, you'd have been all right. So yeah, if that's the case, man, Bears basically then after that, I think only have to win one more game in the last 2, and then they're division champs.
Mm.
Right? So if they push to 12-4, and the worst they could do is 12-5, Packers can't catch them at that point. Can they? If they went out, so they would be 9-5-1. Yeah, no, that would be it, right? Half game above them. So,
Yeah, huge game tomorrow. Huge.
yeah.
I'm not even. I usually put up the ticker on our pregame shows. Like, is this a must win? Of course, this is a fucking must win.
Mm-hmm.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's a must win game.
Right. If you go 2-3 in these last games and you lose to the Niners, you clearly clinch. If you sweep, obviously you're in, right? If you sweep and you win your last 3, with a little bit of luck, you might be number 1 seed.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking. If you sweep, you've got a very good chance to be that number 1 seed.
Yeah. And at that point, I mean, starting next week, I'm sure we'll have all those scenarios going on. So,
Ooh, that's
we shall
Chris,
see.
you're getting right to that one, huh? We could do this. I don't
on
know.
the
That's a good question, man, because it's a big game, right?
Yeah.
The problem is I gotta work all day, and I'm probably not gonna get home till right about kickoff.
Same. I don't have time to get anything rolling beforehand, man. So who knows? We might just be ordering pizza for this one.
Yeah. I wish I
We'll
had like a
see.
Portillo's near me.
Yeah.
Or I'd get,
Maybe a
so I'm
box
just
of
gonna stop
tacos
by
from
and
somewhere.
I'm just gonna drop in and get a beef and 2 dogs.
Yeah,
But
call
I
it
don't
good.
have that. I don't know what I'm doing. Shit. That's a
Ooh.
great question though.
Bro, I am in a pizza void up here. So usually my best pizza options is frozen. So
Oh,
straight up,
there's no good Wisconsin pizza?
bro. When I first moved up here, you know what pizza joint won best pizza in the city?
Oh no.
Pizza Hut.
I was gonna say Domino's or
Yeah,
something.
close.
Pizza Hut, golly.
Pizza Hut. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
So it sounds like the market's wide open for like a
Yeah.
Chicago pizzeria to go up there.
We had a couple really good ones. There was a chain up here called Cristiano's that had that crackery crust. Oh, so good. And then we also had a place called Cranky Pat's. That those 2 were the best pizzerias in town, and they both went out of business. I was like, "You bastards."
And you know what that's
Yeah.
due to? Because I'll tell you what, there was a while there, I was down in Tampa, Florida, and they had a Giordano's
Mhm.
just outside Tampa. And yeah, it shut down within a couple of years. And I was like,
Huh?
you know why that they closed? Because none of these uncultured swine know what good pizza is.
Yeah. Or they see the price tag. I'm not paying
$35
$26, yeah, for a
for a
pizza.
large stuffed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's what I
I
think.
tell you what, man. I would pay $35 for a good pizza all day long. Trust me.
Yeah, yeah.
No
Well, I
problems.
do from time to time because what I do have in my area is a Rosati's. Now,
Mm.
their tavern style is the bomb, so I'll get a
Yeah.
large tavern style, but just to scratch the itch, I'll get a deep dish from them. It's
Yeah.
obviously not the best because there's so many good stuffed
Mhm.
deep dish pizzas back home, in the city, of course, but it scratches the itch, and it is like 35 bucks, and
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, just give me it. Let's go."
Yeah. Bring it on. Last time I had Rosati's, I was working down around Christopher there, and, I did giardiniera and sausage on my pizza.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You
The
know what
only
else?
downside,
Go ahead.
their giardiniera had green olives in it. Ugh.
Oh, really?
No, yeah, no, not a fan of that.
So I will get an Italian beef as toppings
Mhm.
on their pizzas. Italian beef on a tavern style pizza. It's great.
Yeah. 100%, man. 100%. But, yeah, so I don't know, man. There's just
Ah,
no good options. And some of the bar pizzas around here are okay, but, that pizza is expensive and it's not great, which then I have a problem. I
y
hate overpaying for mediocre pizza.
yes,
I don't know.
as you
Maybe,
should, as
yeah.
should every earthling.
So maybe there's a new tacos joint that opened up around here. I might pick up like some tacos on the way home, and they have this super burrito, dude. It is as big as my arm.
Stop it.
$20. Yeah.
No way.
Oh, I listen, guys. I can eat, right? Maybe not as much as my guy Christopher on here. I seen him eat, but yeah, I could put it away, and I couldn't finish this thing. I'm like scraping beans and rice out of it so I have a chance. I
Do
still didn't make it. I'm like,
you
damn.
remember off of Milwaukee? I don't know if your folks ever went there. If you could take Milwaukee and you go like way down, like you're way out of six corners, but
Mhm.
there was a burrito place my folks went to, and yeah, the burritos were this big. I mean, they were
Yeah.
huge, but they were so delicious.
Was it heading up towards Montrose like that
Yeah.
way?
Mhm.
Yeah. I know exactly the place. You know what was good because it got shut down by the health department a couple times.
That's
But
always a good
yes,
sign.
their carne asada burritos and tacos, and they made the fresh, um, green salsa. Oh,
Oh, so
I know
good.
exactly, and all
Yeah.
it was cilantro, onion, and steak. That's all you needed. Yeah.
I don't know, then my parents might have been asking because it was filled with beans and rice and
Mm,
lettuce, and
okay.
they must have asked for all that stuff added, but my god.
Yeah,
Just they were huge. I mean, I was a kid, and the thing's
right.
is bigger than my head, and I'm
My
like, "Well,
dad
I'll eat what I can."
my dad used to bring, like, these carne asada burritos from the South Side, and they were just
Ooh,
jam-packed, yeah.
wow, it's
When he
so
was
good.
working, he'd bring home, those things, and man, I forget what my mom called them, like mega burritos or super burritos or something. Like, "Oh, dad's bringing home some super burritos," and I'm like, "Hell yeah,"
Yeah.
running around the block so I could get even hungrier. Back when I used to run, shit like that, so but yeah.
Mm,
Yeah,
good
so the
shit.
food situation's gonna be kind of a toss-up here.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm
I
hoping
might
to
not
get
be hungry even. I'll be a nervous wreck.
Yeah.
Like again, I have butterflies in my stomach right now. Just tomorrow's game can't come soon enough.
Yeah. Let's get this over with. I want to see what the ending is, and away we go.
Seriously. 16 of you in the chat, man. Can we get an FGB up in the chat? Let's go.
Yeah.
Get in the mood. What are y'all quiet for?
Bring it. So, oof. Anyway, so yeah, getting back to the game. Thanks for derailing
There's
us
a football
there.
game on tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Like, so injury wise, I think it's going to be pretty cut and dry. There are going to be a few names to kind of keep an ear out for. Josh Jacobs being the biggest one, though it seems like they're not going to be able to go. Tremaine Edmonds, man, I'm really curious to see what the plan is with him.
Yeah, well, I mean, you said Tremaine or TJ?
Tremaine. Yeah.
How? Let me ask you, and everyone at home too. Let me ask you guys, with Caleb's performance last game, and seeing how he's starting to look really comfortable with this offense. How confident are you going into this game with Caleb?
Scale of 1 to 10 for me.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want anybody else in the last 20 years quarterbacking this game right now.
Yeah.
No, Jay Cutler, don't need him. Don't need Trubisky. Definitely don't need Rex Grossman.
No.
Mm-mm.
No Justin. No.
Yeah.
Caleb's the guy. Caleb's our guy.
Yep.
Yeah, my confidence is pretty damn high as well. He's just settling in nicely.
Yeah. Boy, the Tyson Bagent honks have kind of quieted down, haven't they? Over the last several weeks?
I'd say they'd have to.
Yeah.
Like Caleb has left little room for critiquing. You can only bitch and moan completion percentage for so long, but you're scoring 33 fucking points in a game. Like, yeah, okay, just shut up now. You can go and shut up now. See ya. Like,
yeah.
This
is an offense that even though Rome and Burden are going to be out, like you're not worried that they're going to miss a beat. I mean, I was like, oh man, that sucks. They're out. But let's be honest. You look at what Rome's production has been lately. You could tell when he hurt his foot, right? Because the numbers just
fell off.
Yeah, just straight down.
Yeah.
Right. So you look back to where he hurt his foot and the production was just non-existent. And we all in the beginning were like, oh, what happened to this Caleb and Rome connection? Well, if you're only running on one good stick, it's tough to throw you 100 balls when you're running 3/4 speed.
Right.
You know? But I feel like anybody else can plug right in and go. Colston Loveland, and he's exploding. DJ, what a good time for him to get hot. Yep. I'm not worried about missing those two guys, and that's really odd for me to say because I think this offense is still going to hum.
Well, for sure. Also, too, there were kind of too many chefs in the kitchen with all of them on the field. Because then it had everybody going, well, then why isn't DJ getting the ball?
Right.
And all these other kinds of things. Well, it's like, well, because, again, you got 3 studs on the field at once. You only get one ball. Okay? Right. Caleb doesn't get to throw 3 separate balls. He can only throw one at a time. So kind of with these guys sitting out, this gives DJ more of a shot to shine. Colston, he's been pretty consistent getting his catches and whatnot and being definitely involved in the games, and Cole Kmet as well. So I'm with you, man. I am super not worried about Rome and Luther being out this game.
All right. Got somebody checking in. Alan, what's up, buddy? Thanks for joining us, man.
Thanks for dropping in, man.
Remember a couple weeks ago when we were talking about the receivers and the distribution, and I'd like to say, if I remember correctly, like everybody was right around 30 to 33 catches, right? Well, it's still pretty much log jammed that way. But instead of only being 3 guys, now we got 5 guys that are kind of jammed up together. So just to kind of go through this real quick here. Actually, instead of me reading it, maybe I could just pop it up on the screen, huh?
For sure.
Yeah, let's do it. So we got the stats page here. So this is what we're looking at for our pass catchers. We got Rome, 44 grabs for 661 yards. Obviously, his production has dropped way off because he's been hurt, or else he would probably be running away with this right now. But DJ Moore, 43 grabs for 567, 5 touchdowns. Colston Loveland, 39 for 498. Zacchaeus, 37 for 280, 2 touchdowns. And then Burden, he caught up in a hurry, didn't he? 36 for 479. Oh, wait.
He sure did. Well, he got involved with the quickness.
Yeah. So I was watching, while doing the homework and everything for this. One of the things that I saw is that the 2 highest rated rookie pass catchers, according to PFF, in the league, Colston Loveland and Luther Burden, number 1 and 2. Yeah.
Nice.
So I thought that was pretty cool. It's like, okay, I could see that, man. I mean, they're both making huge grabs, scoring touchdowns, and limited drops.
Ben Johnson, we love you. Yeah. We love you, Ben Johnson.
Luther Burden might have caught in a little bit of the dropsies, but man, Colston Loveland, you and I will both agree, probably best hands on the team.
Best hands on the team. Colston Loveland, yes.
Yeah, 100%. So, but yeah, I mean, there you go, right? There's tons of weapons. That's 5 guys. Not only to mention DeAndre Swift caught 29 balls for 254 and a touchdown. And, in the beginning of the year, he was a huge part of this offense coming out of the backfield. But now you really don't need him to be, right? You need him to tote the rock. He doesn't have to catch it.
Right.
But it's nice that he can. It's nice that anytime he catches the ball, he could take it for 60 on a lucky touchdown, according to Troy Aikman, right?
Yeah, we don't listen to Troy around these parts.
I started watching something where one of the Bears reporters asked Joe Buck about it, and Joe Buck just kind of dismissed it. He's like, yeah, that's all in the past. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Your co-host was a jackass.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that the Bears and Caleb and Ben Johnson have done nothing but just further made you look more foolish as the season went on. Yeah. They lucked their way into 10-4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ass face.
Hey, whatever. I don't think we have to I don't think we have to put up with them again for the rest of the year, unless for some reason they get a playoff game. Please, for the love of God, if they do, can we not get those announcers? Can we not be on ESPN for that? I don't know what the questions or the how it's going to shake out, but
I hope Caleb ditches them on another production meeting. If it works out that way, I hope Caleb ghosts them.
Just everybody stiffs them.
Yeah.
Christopher, Watson is supposed to go. He's technically questionable, but everybody's saying he's supposed to be able to go. It looks like he's going to be.
But he's going to be real tender.
Yeah. I'm thinking one hit and you can put him right back on the sideline. We'll see. But
keys to the game. No, just
kick his ass.
Just lay him out one good time.
Mm-hmm.
Lay him out.
Just let Brisker be able to catch up to him once. So Brisker, start on the goal line and just track this guy down as he's coming towards you. Yeah. Just we're good if you knock yourself out here, buddy.
just don't take a bad angle, huh?
Yeah. Just be able to hit him here so you're not trying to catch him from behind. I'll be interested to see, with that being said, and Christian going, Do you put Jalen Johnson on him like we have in previous years? Not based off of
I
the last few
I
games, right?
I still don't think he looks ready. I don't think he looks ready.
Yeah, I don't know. You should be able to go to your, stud cornerback, your lockdown guy, and say, "Go take Christian Watson out of the game." That's why that dude is getting paid.
Yeah,
It's
Jalen.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why he's absolutely. But I just think he's physically he ain't. I don't think he's 100.
I mean, if Watson's not 100, I think in the first quarter you got to
Oh,
try it out at the
okay, yeah, all right. Give him one.
yeah
If you the first time you get burnt, that's it. You're off the
yeah
assignment.
right. Get over there.
Right,
I
get on
definitely
him.
wouldn't put Stevenson on him. He doesn't have the speed to keep up with them.
He probably don't have the speed.
No.
I
So
do.
I
I do
think
like Tyreek though.
yeah, I think you have to put Johnson on him. Hell, he blew out Watson's ACL just by covering him in
That's
the last
true.
game last year. Like,
Yeah.
you will not go deep on me. ACL. So,
So all right, yeah, all right. I say okay. Put him. That's his assignment.
yeah.
But again, first time you get fucking toasted though, you're out. You're off.
I mean,
We're
if
going
it's
back to zone.
if it's coming down to it where, Watson's on a pitch count too, then match him up. Why not? That's not that hard to do. Whenever he comes in, Jalen goes in, and he's your guy.
Watson update. Chris, you got an update?
Yeah. Bring it. What's up? I mean, we've talked about him twice, so I know your guys are tied 17-17, so your attention might be divided here.
He's in and out.
Yeah.
We've said it 2 times already, Christopher.
Rewind the fucking tape. It's yeah. It's that red bar. You slide it backwards. Actually, it'd be this way, right? Slide it backwards a little bit, man, and then you can hear our comments. God. 17-17. Who you got in this Tide or the Sooners?
Ooh. Wow.
Oklahoma beat Alabama already once this year, so.
How much time's left in the game?
It's halftime.
At half, 17 up. Wow.
17 up. Yep.
Wow. I don't even
I
have a
remember
guess.
reading some ridiculous stat like Alabama hasn't been beaten by the same team in like a ridiculous amount of time in a year. Like it hasn't been beaten twice by a team in a year since like, I don't know, something stupid, but so we'll see. We'll see. But Christopher, I'm rooting for you guys here. I wouldn't mind seeing the Sooners knocking out Alabama. So anyway, back to the big boy football.
Yeah, let's continue. Let's we went through the injury. We talked food. Let's get to the tail of the tape.
Let's do it.
The tail of the tape, boys. Here we go.
Here we go. I think what we need to start doing when we have these matchups again, like we got to come up with something where we can put them side by side just to see. Not that these have changed a whole lot, because I did when I was doing this going side by side. There wasn't a whole lot of change in the rankings. But here we go, ladies and gents. Tail of the tape. Points per game. Bears 26.1, ninth in the league, compared to 24.9. Packers right behind them at 10th. Points per game allowed. Boy, this is starting to come down pretty quick for the Bears, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Though a 3-point point allowed against the Browns will do that for you. 24.1, 21st, compared to 20.1, 6th for the Packers. So the Packers scoring the 6th in the league. This turnover margin.
That gets more pretty every time.
It does, because last week it was plus 17. And that was outstanding. Now we stretched it out to plus 20. 20.
I love
20.
It. I love it.
Compared to plus 3, 9th for the Packers. So still not turning it over quite as much, or they're taking it away more than they're giving it up. Third down offense. This was eye-opening. Bears, 5th at 44%. Packers converting half the time.
That's crazy.
Damn. Half the time. Watch out. So strength on strength here, right? Third down offense going against third down defense. Bears have been pretty good on third down defense. Their percentages stayed around the same, but other teams have leapfrogged them. 37.8, 13th, compared to the Packers, giving up 39.3 at 17th. Yards per game on offense. Bears, almost 375th in the league. That hasn't really dipped a whole lot. I think it dipped 1.5 yards over the last 2 games, but also look at the weather that they were playing in. Right.
I remember earlier in the year it was 378.
Yeah.
They were averaging at one point.
Last time against the Packers, I think it was 371.5 or something like that, compared to 341 for the Packers, coming in at 13th.
He is going back and listening.
He is.
Yeah.
And now he's trolling.
Troy. You love Troy.
You're a troll.
Stop
I told you I was rooting for Oklahoma, so get your mouth out my chat. Yeah, okay. Nobody loves Troy, you liar. Rush yards.
Not no Bears fans.
No. Hardly any fans. Let's put it like that. I think Joe Buck is about the only one that loves him some Troy. So, okay. Maybe. All right, Christopher, I'll give it to you because you're a Dallas guy. You love Troy, the quarterback, but you can't tell me you love Troy, the analyst. There's no way. No way. Anyway, rush yards per game. Bears, number 2, 151.9, only behind the Bills still. Compared to the Packers, 117th, coming in at 18th. I think this is a matchup that, we might have to put the old proverbial highlight over here. Pass yards per game, Bears, averaging 217.1. Yeah, now he's trolling.
Now he's trolling.
Yeah. No way.
Come on.
I can hear his cackle from here. Pass yards per game. Bears 217.1 compared to the Packers 174.2, coming in at 29th. So the offense, the Bears offense ranked higher than the Packers offense in every category, except for third down offense conversion. Yards per game on defense, Bears giving up 345.5, 24th, compared to the Packers, one of the tops in the league, 294.6. Rushing yards allowed, Bears are giving up 126.6, 23rd. The Packers are giving up 100.5, so they're starting to get a little leaky. If I remember correctly, the first matchup against the Bears, they were at like 93 yards a game.
Sub 100, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I have it next to me here. I can look it up in a second. And pass yards allowed, 218.9 for the Bears, 194.1 for the Packers. So 18th for the Bears, 8th for the Packers there. That was with, by the way, Micah Parsons, which the Packers no longer have. What happens? Yeah,
just changes things.
Don't have a pass rush. Yeah, watch out, huh?
Well, I'll go back to last week's tail of the tape when the Cleveland Browns pass yards per game, they were first in the league. And I think you said it during the show that Ben Johnson was going to go, first
That's
place
cute.
pass defense, huh?
Yeah,
that's cute. So now the Packers being 8th, I'm not scared. And with no Micah, I'm definitely not worried. We'll put that to the test.
Yeah. So what was it, like 162 you said that the Browns were giving up, I think, per game?
Ooh, I
roughly
forgot.
like 160. I got it here too. Let me flip back real quick here. So against
Yeah,
the Browns,
165.
yeah, 165. So we put 242 on them.
So there you go.
Yeah, 17 for 28, 242 for our boy, 2 TDs, no picks, sacked 3 times with a passer rating of 112.5.
And Myles Garrett was on the field
Yes, the whole game. The
the whole game.
game.
Yeah.
So Christopher still talking his shit. Sorry. What's up? Yeah. Keep watching your game, buddy. It's halftime.
It's halftime.
Yeah.
He's with us right now.
Now he's trolling. So wait for that game to start back up. So what are you seeing in the tail of the tape, man?
Kind of like a lot of the same, really. Where again, it's every game you look at how our run success on offense is, and you just say to yourself, "Oh yeah, just run the ball, run the ball." But again, you got an extra layer because for me, and what my eyes are telling me is that Caleb is really operating this offense now. He's really feeling it, and so okay. But the fact will still remain: let's run the ball.
Yep.
Let's run it heavy. Let's go ahead and body blow. And then uppercut.
Shadookan.
Yeah. And have Caleb
maybe that's
go ahead
all you get.
And then just give it. I dude, and Ben Johnson's play calling. It's like an artist. He's like the Ross guy painting. He just the way he calls the game is it's a happy tree.
100% ball.
100%
zone run.
So that right there, you just nailed it, right? So you run. Oh God, run. Play action, 100% ball. Boom. Moving chains, marching. The defense doesn't know what direction Ben Johnson's going in. And when you don't have Micah Parsons, now you're really going to be fucked.
Yeah, man. Like, I feel like you saw it at the end of the last game, right? The last half. This offensive line just started beating the shit out of that defense, didn't they?
Yeah.
Like, they just started taking it to them.
Yeah.
And I think if you can establish that early and get that going from Q1, you take out the first half of the last game. That's where the Bears lost this game. Slow start, but you're at home. You know, the fourth phase is back, right? We actually have a team that we could fucking cheer for. So we brought the fourth phase back. Yeah, and you get out and you start pushing these guys around. No Micah Parsons. You start wearing down Rashawn Gary. I believe one of their starting tackles is all jacked up too. So you start exerting your dominance on them. You start leaning on Quay Walker and Edgerrin Cooper and the linebackers, and you start getting them mixed up in the wash. You throw a little Monungai at them, knocking out Mr. Cooper, putting him back in the grave. And man, we're off and running, baby. We're off and running.
Fucking wall right now.
Yeah.
Like, yes.
Yeah, let's do it, man. I mean, that's the blueprint, right? It's got to be. It's what we saw was working in the last game.
Right.
Pick it up. You take that third and fourth quarter script and you script that for the first two fucking drives. Let's go.
Yeah. Yes. That's it.
Do it.
Like dominate. And that's it. From Q1, like you said, dominate. And then let Caleb pepper it, all the throws that he's doing and just operating in the offense in the pocket. Boom. Open. Run. Tight ends. Fucking, you don't fucking know. Like we should just be again, like when we get to the picks, it's because of that. And then on the other side of the ball, God forbid if that offense for the Packers don't have Josh Jacobs.
Yeah.
May the Lord have mercy on your soul, Jordan Love, because
you do that, you don't have to dedicate as many people to the box.
Yeah.
It's less one-on-ones. That means Kevin Byard is floating around back there.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
I mean, we got Tyreek.
That's the recipe.
We got our corners back. I mean, no Kyler, but I mean, Tyreek's back. Jalen's back. And then we got CJ as well, who's doing good, and TJ Edwards is back, and he looked great last game too. So if he's playing at full speed like he was last week too, man, shit.
So you look at the last game too, right? With Kyler going down, not only did Watson torch him, but their slot receiver just absolutely killed this defense in the first half. So maybe you slide a Stevenson over into the slot, or maybe you put Nashawn Wright over in the slot. Jalen's covering somebody out on the outside, ideally Watson, and you start taking that away. And if this offensive line for the Packers is beat up, we saw what we could do against a subpar offensive line. Our defensive line actually looked serviceable last week.
5 sacks last week.
I mean, almost doubled their frickin' total for the year.
I know.
That's a lie.
Oh, God. That's sad.
Maybe a bit of an over-exaggeration, but probably put an additional 25% on there, I feel like. I think the Bears had, maybe 18 to 20 sacks going into that?
That's a good question. I had
I
no
don't know.
clue. It wasn't a lot, I'll say that.
No, it definitely wasn't. But yeah, I mean, we have some guys that can play. They might be getting a little long in the tooth. They might not be having the best years, but I don't know if we need 5 sacks. But if you have a halfway decent pressure rate on Love, we've seen it. We've seen it against Carolina. We've seen it against some of these other teams where he just starts making bad decisions.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll throw one up to you.
Yeah. Just rush him. We just got to just get him off his mark, be in his face. Maybe if he does throw it, shove him on his ass. Mm-hmm. Just things like that.
Rattle him. The fly in the ointment type of thing where it's just gentle, constant pressure, right? Mm-hmm. Like, what was it? Max Crosby, who would always hit Patrick Mahomes on the way by, even if he threw it, he'd just punch him in the arm or something, shit like that.
Yeah.
Just be that constant irritant. And I don't know if we have a guy that could do that. CJ Gardner-Johnson comes to mind, but he's not rushing every play. But yeah, somebody just throw an elbow into his ribs or step on his toe or, whatever, every play.
Man, you gave that speech. I almost was going to fly out of my chair.
Ben Johnson, I am available Saturday. You got to send the private jet. I'll talk to these boys. Get us going. I'll carry the fourth phase flag out there. It ain't going to be moving very fast, ladies and gentlemen. But I'll get out there.
So that too, dude, Soldier Field's going to collapse. Yeah. It's just going to shake and just collapse because the crowd's going to be going fucking nuts. Or at least you Bears fans better be. Just give it your all. I mean, scream till your throats are bloody.
Mm-hmm. Just you don't have the
so
freezing
hard on
cold
the
weather. Yeah, let's add like another $100 million to the stadium debt from damages. I'm good with that.
Let's not talk stadium, and we'll ruin the whole
vibe. Yeah, we talked about that stadium on the last one, man. So, yeah. That whole shit just pisses me off.
Yeah,
and I don't want to talk about it.
I swear to God, yeah. I am not in the mood for that. I'm on a high right now.
Yeah.
I'm on cloud 9.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on this Ben Johnson, Caleb Williams cloud of just like seeing us move in the right direction. Again, this weekend, we could punch our ticket for the playoffs, folks.
Yeah.
I mean, as Bears fans, how does that make you feel? This, for me, I'll start around the circle. I did not have this on my to-do list for the Bears this year. Again, I had us picked at like 8 or 9 wins, and I just want to see Caleb get a little better, and Ben Johnson implement this offense, and not a 9th in the league in scoring, 5th in the league in yards per game, 2nd in the league in rushing. And punching a ticket to the playoffs this weekend. I didn't have this on my bingo card.
No. Christopher here. Wish I could put Romo and Troy together. Ooh. I'm hoping, let me read into this comment. Troy on the field and Romo in the booth. That could be about the only way that I can swallow this. So, yeah, I mean, if you really want to have, Romo holding your extra points for the rest of his career, go for it. But yeah, I don't mind Romo in the booth. He lost a little bit of his luster, I think, but he's still pretty good announcer.
Christopher didn't say in the booth. He says, "I wish I could put Romo and Troy together on a deserted island."
Oh, okay. With
stranded at sea in a fucking on a raft somewhere in the Bermuda Triangle.
And then we send a fake SOS to Troy Buck to go get him.
Oh, yeah. I'd vote yes on that one.
Yeah.
Fuck Joe Buck.
Fuck Buck,
yeah. But yeah, I mean, like I didn't see this happening, and now it's a reality, and we've been seeing it week after week after week. The Bears winning in all these different ways. It's almost like they sped learned how to win in different ways, because sometimes maybe it's the defense that's got to come up. Check that box. Sometimes it's got to be a last-second field goal. Check that box. Sometimes it's got to be your tight end on a seam down for a touchdown for the win. Check that box. Sometimes you just need to come out, score 33 points, and let the other team only score 3. Or was it 31? 31 to
31.
3. Check. Okay, so like we're winning in all these different fashions. Now, tomorrow's lesson is how to beat your rival. How to convincingly beat your fucking rival. Okay, let's do this. Next lesson. Here we go. Ready, break.
It's like you said before, it's not necessarily a must win, but man, as Bear fans and as Bears players, and they're hungry because you listen to Jackson say it after the victory against the Browns. That Browns victory was put behind them before they even got undressed in the locker room, where Jackson's like, I still have a bad taste in my mouth from last week. Yeah, so dude. These guys are good to go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something, right? They were waiting for this game. Like you said. They probably weren't even done walking off the field and getting into the locker room, and they were like, fucking let's go. I'll just stay suited up and we'll play Green Bay right now. Let's go.
Yeah. It's, if you want to win the division, it's got to happen this week, right? You got to be able to beat the Packers, split with them. And I think you go out and you exert your dominance against Frisco and the Lions, man. Like, this game could very well vault them into 3 wins. Because if the Lions don't have anything to play for, are they shutting people down? I don't see that coming out of Campbell. I think he's going to stay legit to the game. And if they don't have anything to play for, we've seen what he did in the first few years. He wants to wreck as many people's, seating as possible. Right. And I respect that, man. I hope every team and every coach is like that. Don't just mail it in. Let's go see what kind of damage we could do, especially against a divisional opponent. We saw what he did against the Packers a few years ago. Like, knocked them out. Actually, I think that was last year, wasn't it?
I think so.
Just knocked them out. And I was all for that, man. Like, hell yeah. So
and me too. If I'm a Chicago Bear, I am like I would want all that smoke too. Right? Because give me your best. And when I beat you,
right.
To everybody. To everybody. Oh, you're on ESPN? Boom. Oh, you're on fucking NFL Network? Bam. Who else wants them? I got plenty. There's plenty going around.
And don't think for a second that the Bears don't forget what happened in that first game.
Oh, God,
where they got beat by 30.
That's in their back pocket. A 50 burger? That's in their fucking, that is in their back pocket.
And if you want to put yourself as a division leader for the next umpteen amount of years, listen, man, Lions won the division last year, didn't they? you got to beat the best to be the best.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That comes with the Packers too. Look at Packers last year only won one divisional game. And that was against the Bears last year. And now I think what they're 4 or 5-1, 4-1, I think, with the Bears left. So I mean, earn it. Let's go, Bears. Let's earn it.
It's a big one tomorrow, boys.
Yeah.
It's a big one.
Huge, even huge. I can't
At least it's tomorrow night. We don't have to wait till Sunday.
Yeah, no kidding. Could be worse. It could be Sunday night for sure.
Yeah.
So
everybody's going to be watching too. This is one of these things, right? It's the only game on tomorrow night. Everybody's going to be watching. All the naysayers, all the fans, all the whole country. Every NFL fan is watching this game tomorrow because there's actually, it means something. This is kind of like when everybody's dismissing the rivalry aspect of Green Bay Chicago's because we've lost to them so many times over the decades that, oh, where's the rivalry? Well, starts tomorrow. Now it's a rivalry game because it actually has a lot of weight and gravity to it now.
I mean, probably the most significant game that's going to be played at Soldier Field since when? Maybe 2018?
Wow.
2017, somewhere in there. Right? It's been a while since the Bears have played a significant game this late at Soldiers Field for what could be the division. Whoever wins this game will definitely have the inside track to win the division for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then for the Bears, if they punch their ticket to the playoffs, whether they win the division or not, the only scary thing is that this rebuild is so far ahead, but we talked about it, man. This offense is going to be together for quite a while. All the offensive linemen are under contract. The receivers are all under contract. The running
tight
ends. So this offense is set, man. So that means defense, here we come in the next draft.
Yeah.
Right? The only shitty thing is we might be drafted in the mid to late 20s. But you know what? I'll take it.
That's fine.
That's fine. Better than number 7. Better than number 1.
Yeah. I'll take the trade-off. I'll take picking in the 20s. If we're talking we're in the playoffs. If we're in the playoffs, yeah, I'll pick in the 20s. I don't care. You know, when you're talking a draft, what is it? The first 75 picks? Like you're going to get like studs in the first 75 picks if you know what you're doing. But it is going to be defensive heavy, man. Defensive edge rushers, tackles.
Yeah.
And then another edge.
And then another edge and another one. Yeah, exactly.
Then if we could swing a free agent move for an edge, we'll do that too.
Do
we want to revisit that one? I rewatched our video to listen to the argument again. I'm
for the Myles Garrett.
For the Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
3 number ones. I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it.
Yeah. After seeing him in person. Yeah, why not?
Well, how about that? Did you see the after the game, the love him and Caleb were showing? When I saw that, before I even read it in the comments, because everybody said it too, I saw it and I go, he's gonna be a Bear. He's gonna be a Bear next year.
Yeah. We'll see, man. It wouldn't shock me if they take a huge swing because they're set up so well on offense. You can afford to take a huge swing on somebody like that. You got to think the next 3 years is their window, like a legit, get to the Super Bowl type of window with this team. Why not, man? I mean, because you're probably going to trade for somebody and it's going to kind of set your draft room back for 3+ years. But if there's somebody who can navigate that, I feel pretty confident that Poles can be that guy.
Sure.
I mean, based off of what he's done in the past. Shit, why not? why not? Fuck it. Just
because again,
blow our expectations away again.
Let's go just really quick. We'll go through it. The offensive side of the ball, we're set.
Yeah.
You could tinker a little bit in the offseason, that's fine, but it is all the foundation and the walls are all built. It's there.
You just need depth.
Defensive side of the ball now, right? Okay. What is the biggest glaring hole?
Pass rush.
Pass rush. And it's looking like we're going to make the playoffs this year. With no pass rush, we're making it to the playoffs. And a good pass rush, like a Myles Garrett on this team, makes it a deep playoff run. Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So, again, you mull it over, you weigh it out. That's why they get paid. Poles and Ian get paid the big bucks to figure it out. But I can definitely see that there's a good case to giving Cleveland a call.
Give the Raiders
that franchise is a shit show.
Yeah. You look at where Caleb is right now, going into week 16 in this season. I think he's far exceeded what we thought he was going to be able to do in the first year in this offense. And what really gets me geeked and excited and, gives me the squeals like the little schoolgirl is what he's going to look like next season with a full off season with Ben Johnson, having 17 games under his belt, plus most likely, and I don't want to put the cart in front of the horse, but also you add playoff experience in there.
God, yeah.
If the Bears can, manage to seal that, you put playoff experience on a lot of these guys, watch out. You get Caleb playoff experience in year 2? What?
I know, right?
Yeah. I don't even have words.
I know.
It's just, it makes me all warm and fuzzy inside.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Like a hot cocoa
on
a sub-freezing winter's night in Chicago.
Yeah.
With little marshmallows.
And even if the Bears were to make the playoffs this year, first of all, I think if they do, they can make noise. They can win a first-round game for sure.
Yeah. There's only one team I'm scared of.
Yeah.
There's only one team I'm scared of in the playoffs.
I think they can make noise this year, but even if they don't make a deep run, even let's say worst case scenario, they're one and done in the playoffs. That's still playoff experience.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yep.
It counts.
Yeah. It sets you up for next year. Get you ready. And then next year, what would the expectations be? This year, like you were saying, you didn't have 10-4 or 3 on the bingo card. What's the expectations next year? If they make the playoffs, our expectations next year are going to be championship game.
Yeah, going forward,
Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, going forward, it goes up a tier. Oh, we made the playoffs, so that means we're going to make the play. That's the expectations. We're going to do it again. We're going to make the playoffs again, except this time we're actually going to win a game in the playoffs. And then, championship.
We talked about it at the end of the first Packers game. The sky wasn't falling after that because we looked at the schedule. Packers had the Broncos, which they played them pretty tough for the first 3 quarters, and then the wheels just fell off for the Packers.
Yeah.
Mike Parsons went down, Watson went down, and that team significantly changed when those happened. And then we took care of business for the Browns, so now we're right back to where we were 2 weeks ago with everything right in front of this team. That's why I wasn't freaking out. That's why I wasn't overly pissed off that we lost that game. Would it have helped? Obviously, but it wasn't the end of the world. We said it. We said they're going to be right back to where they were, and this time they're in our house.
And there was a certain element of like from losing that game, there was still some sort of like energy of like, oh, we had these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Oh, we had them. We actually let them off easy because we gave them a whole first half head start.
Mm-hmm.
And then came back and just like showed what we could really do. And it was just a little too late. And then the bad throw interception. It's like, oh, okay, we got your bitch asses next time. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, we'll see you in 2 weeks. And then, yeah, exactly. And here we are. You know,
and here we are, baby.
And here we are. So,
wow. So should we? Okay, so there's 24, 27, kind of keeps fluctuating between there. In the chat, look, we're gonna, I think, take this time to do our around the horn. We're gonna go around the league, and it's gonna be pick'ems. So, if one of you out there, the first one to put in the chat that you want to be a guest picker, we're picking the winners of this slotted games for this weekend. Let us know now, and you could jump in. We'll keep track of who you picked, and then when you come back on our review show, when we review the game against the Packers, we'll tell you how you did. So let us know in the chat if you want to pick the winners of the games this week, and then after that, we get to keys to the game, and then give our final predictions for the Bears game, which we'll also ask you guys for your guesses of the Bears' final score. So, with
Alan,
that said,
if you're still hanging with us, you dropped in the chat earlier. Let us know if you want to be a guest picker. You know, as we start setting this thing up, anybody who jumps in, like we said before, feel free, and we'll get this thing rolling. So. All right, so let's go. So first of all, I guess we can recap what our pick was for the Thursday night game, which was pretty damn exciting.
Yeah, wow.
Which we both got wrong, by the way. So the Seahawks ended up beating the Rams. So Seahawks right now have the 1-game lead in that division, also have the number 1 seed in the NFC. As a Bears fan, this is best case scenario for us, I think, because if there is a team that you had to pick between the Rams and the Seahawks to trip in the final 2 weeks, I think the majority of us would say the Seahawks, right? Yeah. So here we go. So we're already 0 for 1 here, so we got to make up a little bit of ground. All right, so Saturday, 4 p.m., we have 9-5 Philadelphia rolling into 4-10 Washington. It is a divisional game. Marcus Mariota getting the start there. Eagles looked pretty good last week.
Right. And so did Washington. Washington, I picked them to lose to the Giants, was it? And they won.
Yeah, they just
fuckers.
Yeah,
but I'm not picking them to win this week either. So give me Philly.
Exactly. I am also going to take Philly as well. Even though it's a divisional game and Washington has them at home, at this point, what is Washington playing for? I don't know. We'll see.
Tankathon.
Yeah, Giants are in full tankathon mode, especially after that game we saw last week. So next Saturday game we know is going to be Green Bay, Chicago. We saved the best for last on this show. So brings us to the noon slate on Sunday. Very important game coming up. 7-7 Tampa Bay versus 7-7 Carolina. Nobody wants to win this division because they keep losing to the Saints.
It seems as much. Nobody in the NFC South wants to win that fucking division. All right.
Who wins this game's got to be your South winner here.
You know, and this is going to mean something for them too because they play each other again in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And godly, man. The Bucks. I pick the Bucks every week because I'm like, they gotta win. And they were balling out of control to start the season. Now they're in complete implode mode right now, and it's like I can't pick you fuckers now. I want to, because I like Baker and I lived in Tampa for
Mike
a number
Evans
of
is
years. I got
back,
a
yeah.
little love for Tampa. I'm going Carolina because you guys, the Bucks, haven't proved me wrong, or haven't proved it to me yet. Jeez Louise, can't even get the words out.
Man, I was really hoping you were gonna stay on that Tampa Bay train because I was planning on picking Carolina as well. Um,
Can't.
yeah,
You can't.
I can't take the Bucks right now. I don't trust them either. And this is gonna be the game that they go out and blow out Carolina like 48-7. You're
This'll
welcome,
happen.
Tampa.
Yeah,
We're
this'll
getting you
happen.
back on track.
Yeah, this will happen.
Okay. Uh next game. 10-4 Buffalo coming off of a huge victory against New England, where they just came back and kicked New England straight in the stick in the second half, going against our former opponent 3-11 Cleveland Browns. Let's put a side bet on this with Myles Garrett getting the sack record this game.
Bills, Browns.
Bills, Browns. I'm pretty sure Shador is gonna outplay Josh Allen this week.
Well, because if you look at the stats, he had that one game where he threw for 390
against the Titans
in his third start. So it took probably Josh Allen 2 seasons to get to there. So Shador's better than Josh Allen. That's how that works.
That makes sense to me. If you guys need a point of reference, go and watch our show from 2 days ago. Just watch the first 3 minutes. That's all you need to do.
So, yeah, Buffalo's going to whoop that ass. However, I will jump on that train that I think this is the game Myles Garrett breaks the record. He will get to Josh Allen.
Did they upgrade Myles Garrett to 2 sacks in the last game, or did they keep him at 1.5?
That's a good question. I'm not sure
I'm looking at it right now. 1.5. So that means he's at 21.5. He needs a sack and a half to break the record, 1 sack to tie it. So you're saying yes.
He'll get the 1.5.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the rider here, the tiebreaker is he will break. Okay. I will take Buffalo as well, but I'm going to say Myles Garrett gets 1, and he's got to wait another week to break the record.
Okay.
Trust me, I want to see him do it. The guy is a consummate pro. Dude, he just seems like he's a good dude.
He does seem like he's a gentle giant.
Yeah, he's a freaking stud, man. I've never seen somebody win so clean on so many offensive tackles just by hand swiping. And by hand swiping, offensive linemen, they like to come out like this with their hands.
Yeah,
and all he does is either dip his shoulder, he just slaps them away. And as an offensive lineman, if you can't put hands on somebody, there is no other helpless feeling in the world ever. I remember practicing when I was playing semi-pro ball against a guy who was a D1 defensive lineman, and I was locking up his dudes. He was our D-line coach, and he was getting pissed because I was just locking dudes up. He's like, all right, Weds, let's go. I want to see what you're doing. So I put my hands up there, and I tell you what, I did the whole, like this to keep my hands moving, knowing what he's going to do. Didn't matter. All of a sudden, I'm just throwing a shoulder into him, trying to stop him. There's no worse feeling in the world, right?
Oh, damn.
But yeah. Anyway, but man, you look what he did to Trapillo a couple times. Didn't even look like Trapillo put a hand on him, and that's exactly what he did. Dipped under the hands. He plays, man. He's so good.
So good. He's so good. Except don't push him to his limit because he will rip your helmet off and try to hit you with it.
Yes, exactly. I think those anger management classes were very good for him. Yeah,
they changed him.
Yeah. So, controlled rage. I think is the best way to describe that.
Just
All right.
between the whistles.
Yes. Sunday noon game as well. The 10-4 Los Angeles Chargers
Ooh.
roll into 6-7-1 Dallas Cowboys, who just have seen to start the implosion as well. It's the Eberflus factor. It's got to be. That's the only thing I could contribute this to.
Did you see Flus is changing his position now from calling plays on the field to now he's going to go up in the booth now. So he won't be in direct contact with the players that want to choke him out. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Chargers on this one.
The Chargers line is so bad.
It really is, but
and the one strength that Dallas has is their defensive line. I bet they wish they had a good pass rusher right now, though.
I bet somebody's presence is dearly
You
missed.
assholes, by the way. Thank you. By the way, Dallas, thank you. Douchebags. Do I want to trust the Chargers? I don't. Fuck it. I'm gonna pick Dallas. I don't know why.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shout out to Christopher.
Yeah. They got him at home. I know they're not playing for anything, and that might show up. Yeah, I already said it. I'll just roll with it.
That's it.
Yeah. Christopher, that one's for you, buddy.
That one's for you, Chris.
All right, the Who Gives a Shit Bowl for the week. 3-11 New York Jets roll into 4-10 New Orleans. New Orleans is out of heater.
Yeah,
2-game win streak.
Yeah, I'm with New Orleans here, boy. I don't know what those guys are drinking down there, but they're
something
playing
in the
football.
gumbo down there right now.
Yeah. They've moved themselves way out of good draft position. I don't know what you fucking guys are doing. You would have had a good draft pick, but forget it now.
What's even more shocking is that the Jets won 3 games. I remember one, but
where did those other wins come in?
Yeah, I don't know. I will also take New Orleans because they're riding a heater right now. So, another meaningless game. 6-8 Minnesota rolls into 2-12 New York Giants. Minnesota's been eliminated from the playoffs. The Giants didn't even have a chance at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, Giants have let me down the last couple weeks. So I got to go Minnesota.
I agree. Giants are in full tank effect right now.
Oh,
100%.
Yeah.
And that organization right now, man, that thing's kind of a dumpster fire.
Mm-hmm. It kind of have been for a few years.
Yeah.
What really shined a light on it was that Hard Knocks.
Yes. The off-season Hard Knocks. Yeah, God.
Mm-hmm.
And that Mara still has a job after that. Like, you were publicly humiliated on national media for everybody to see, and they have that clip that gets replayed constantly.
Mm-hmm.
But then, they still roll with them.
Well, he's got compromising photographs of ownership, apparently.
That's right. We established that earlier, didn't we?
Yeah.
6-8 Kansas City. No Patrick Mahomes. So Gardner Minshew rolls into 2-12 Tennessee.
Wow.
Is this sad that we have to think about this game right now?
I now that you point it out, I guess so. Because right, it should be like Chiefs, but I don't know, man. Minshew sucks.
He's always good for a few wins, though. Look what he did with the Raiders.
Yeah.
And the Colts.
And the Jags.
Yeah. Like he
goes on these little 3-game runs
where
he looks amazing. And it's Tennessee, too.
Yeah. I mean, if you're Andy Reid, aren't you like, yo, Gardner, it's okay if you throw a few picks this game. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're tired of picking 31 or 32.
Right. We need to load. We need to reload back up.
We need 13 to 17. That's what we're thinking here.
I guess I gotta go. Just Tennessee's a horrible football team. I gotta go Kansas City here.
I also am gonna go Kansas City. Why? I don't know.
Because Tennessee is that bad.
Yeah,
they're just awful. They're awful.
Yeah, it's no head coach in Tennessee, no resemblance. Cam Ward, welcome to the Eberflus, Caleb Williams zone.
Yeah, the poor kid. He's like coaching himself, fucking learning the offense by himself.
Mm-hmm. Trust me, we've seen it. It can get better. Watch Tennessee sign Gruden next year.
Wow.
That
you know what? I wouldn't
something like that.
I wouldn't hate that.
I wouldn't either. I would love to see Gruden get back into it.
So I do. I want to see him. I don't want to see him coach college.
No.
I want to see him back in the NFL.
He's been mentioned for the Michigan job, though a lot of that is Portnoy and the Barstool connection. So
I hate Portnoy.
God, he's so fucking annoying.
He's a fucking miserable person.
And I hate that he's connected to Michigan like that. Stick to your fucking pizza reviews, buddy.
Yeah.
Even those are annoying as shit.
Up in fucking New Haven. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Connecticut pizza. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, any Connecticut people in the chat.
I'm sure your pizza's great, but Portnoy's
sure
still an asshole.
Yeah. I get hyperbolic. All right. Sorry.
4-10 Cincinnati goes into 6-8 Miami. Joe Burrow does not. Did you see that quick cryptic Instagram thing? I don't know if it was real.
He couldn't see himself playing football anywhere else besides Cincinnati, kind of like that.
And he said something like "Bye Cincy" or something with the deuces thrown up.
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. I don't know if it was fake news or not. I didn't take the time to read into it because a lot of that shit is. But
he ain't going nowhere. They fucking broke the bank for him.
Yeah,
he ain't going nowhere. Not for at least a couple of years.
I got you for 3 years.
Minutes. Years. Yeah, he ain't going nowhere. But let's see. So Bengals versus who?
Miami.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
The lefty gunslinger Tua.
What's Miami's record right now?
6-8. Laid an egg on Monday night against Pittsburgh. Is that Sunday night maybe? I don't remember what they played last week, but they look like shit.
Give me Cincy.
Cincy. In Miami.
It's like a coin flip. What's the fucking spread on that?
I have no idea, man. You can, if you want to Google it, go for it. I'll go Miami just to be different because we've been pretty much the same the whole way except for Dallas.
Well, because you got to pick winners. You might be able to cherry pick an upset here and there.
Yeah. All right. 5-9 Atlanta as Kirk Cousins' career comes to an end. Going against 3-11 Arizona. When will that organization figure it out? Not while they have Kyler Murray, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what is going? Christopher's on one tonight. Bro, are you drinking dirty martinis right now? He is drinking because Bama is up 27-17. So it's gotta be.
So the stout got a little heavier.
Yeah. Yeah. Kyler's hurt. Yeah, I know. That's why this team has won 3 games. It's because he's been out. Just saying.
God, I don't want. Can I
Pass.
Are they're both going to lose?
Right.
Either way, they're both losers. Fuck, man. I don't.
This is
They
another
both
coin flip.
give me Atlanta. Fuck.
Okay.
And they've been letting you down all season. So go ahead and pick Arizona.
No. Fuck those guys. After they laid a fucking egg against the Packers at the end of that game, you assholes, I'll never forgive you. I'm taking Kirk Cousins. Let's go, buddy.
Yeah, he's gonna go out with some couple wins.
Yeah. And somebody else will throw him some ridiculous money for 2 years that he'll cash in on and then get benched halfway through the first year. Kyler Pitts. Last week he went absolutely off the chain. So
yeah, him and Bijan, they both had pretty good game.
Now we start getting into a couple good games here. Could be the co-game of the week, assuming that you're not picking Bears Packers as being the game of the week. 10-4 Jacksonville travels to 12-2 Denver. Ooh. This could be a good game, man. This is the late game, 3:05 game on Sunday.
That is going to be a good one.
Yeah.
Shit.
Denver's on like a ridiculous 11-game heater. So
they're playing out of their minds.
Yeah.
Denver's good.
Thank God they kept it going last week.
Yeah, big time.
Christopher's taking the Jags.
I want to, but I did watch the whole game of the Packers-Denver game. And I have never watched a Jags game yet. Denver can fucking ball.
Yeah, their defense legit.
I'm going to go Denver. But my gut initially, the first reaction, my knee-jerk reaction, was to pick the Jags. But I'm going to go Denver.
I'm going Jags on this one. Jags are playing really good. It's got to end at some point for Denver. Right. If I was Denver, I'm secretly, if I'm Sean Payton, I'm secretly wishing we get our doors blown off to kind of reset that team a little bit, right? That good loss.
Yeah.
That gets you refocused for a playoff run.
A learning experience.
Right, exactly. Something that you could just tear down all the press clippings off of the, chalkboard and be like, you guys aren't shit. Get your heads on straight or else we'll be one and done in the playoffs.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think secretly, they're hoping something like that happens. A very important game for the Bears coming up here. 8-6 Pittsburgh goes into Ford Field and plays an 8-6 Detroit team.
Yeah. So I've been thinking about this game for about 3 days now. So I have my pick early. I'm going Detroit. They're going to win. Obviously, I'm rooting for Pittsburgh to win, but if I'm trying to win money this weekend, I'm going Detroit.
Does old man Rodgers have another one in him? Does he help the Bears out?
No.
And gets the Bears into the playoffs? Would that be poetic or what? I can't divulge my Bears pick, but I'm pretty sure everybody knows which way we're going. But with the Bears win and a Detroit loss, and Rodgers just happens to put the coup de grace to another NFC North team, even though he's playing in the AFC. You're taking Detroit.
I mean, this is an important game for Pittsburgh, though, too, right?
Yeah.
They gotta be keeping pace with Baltimore.
Baltimore's 7-7 on their heels. So if Pittsburgh loses, and Baltimore doesn't have an easy game, they're playing New England, which we'll get to in a few picks. But yeah, I mean, they can't be slacking off now.
So it's meaningful for them too. But Rodgers doing the Bears a favor is a paradox I can't wrap my mind around. I just think personally Like Detroit's defense is just they're too fast, they're too physical. Hutchinson's probably gonna get him 3.5 fucking
Yeah.
sacks. Like he's gonna be up Rodgers' ass all game. Yeah, I'm just going with Detroit on it. I am rooting for Pittsburgh though. Be
Yeah,
clear.
obviously. I am also going Detroit. Pittsburgh, and I say this in all seriousness, is the worst 8-6 team out there.
Facts. Could be that's facts.
Yeah. Uh, maybe if it was in Pittsburgh, I would take Pittsburgh. I don't know. I don't think Pittsburgh. I haven't really seen that competitive fire out of them, and their Pittsburgh is amazing. Well, they lost to the Bears. Just throwing that out there. But granted, Aaron Rodgers didn't play that game.
That and the Bears are kind of amazing.
That's true. Yeah, Detroit. Detroit in the dome is really tough. Because Jared Goff can sling it around. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't trust Rodgers at this point.
Mm-mm.
In a big game, it's not like he used to be. He's just not that guy anymore. He's a game manager.
He's a game manager, which means their offense moves slowly.
Yeah.
And Detroit can put up points in bunches.
And in a hurry too, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, next game. Do you want to post that comment?
Chris, what are we drinking tonight, man? What's on tap? What's going on there? Let me know.
Are you sure Rodgers is the best, is a killer, best QB behind Mayfield? You know Rodgers went to Cal and not Oklahoma, right? I'm sure you are, because I'm sure you have that whole history. You probably go back as far as Sam Darnold. Not Sam Darnold. God, what was his name? Sam Bradford. So anyway, next game. Las Vegas versus Houston. I don't even need to wait to hear your pick.
Yeah, Houston.
Yeah. I don't think Geno Smith has got it in him to be able to run around for the whole game there. Big game here. 11-3 New England. Going into Baltimore 7-7. This is a must win for Baltimore. Going against a good squad.
So
Lamar has not looked like Lamar since he's been back.
I know. However, I can't get over the fact that New England has the easiest strength of schedule. I just keep bringing this up, and then I heard this cat Shane Marsaw say that actually the strength of schedule that New England has is actually the second easiest since 1970.
Oh, jeez.
And I guess so. They could be the worst 11-2 team in football.
Well, they're 11-3 now.
11-3. They're the worst 11-3 team.
After the Bills came down from 21 in the second half and bitch slapped them last week.
So I think Baltimore's got a real chance here. Are they in Baltimore?
Yeah, in Baltimore.
Yeah, see.
So Baltimore win, Pittsburgh loss, puts them in a tie. I think Pittsburgh swept them this year. So Pittsburgh would still be in first, but the Ravens then roll in. The Packers go to the Ravens, I'm pretty sure, the following week. So we want Baltimore to get on a heater here.
Yeah. Give me Baltimore. Give me the Ravens.
Okay. Whew. I definitely think Baltimore can win this game too, but New England, they play with a little bit of attitude now, and I'm sure they're going to be pretty pissed off after losing to the Bills last week. I'm
Yeah.
going to say New England's going to bounce back, and I think they're going to bounce back in a big way.
Oof.
But with that being said, Baltimore will still have a ton to play with because I think Pittsburgh's losing this week as well, and they're still going to be just a game and a half behind basically with the tiebreaker situation with two left. And I don't know what the schedules look like for those guys, but who knows? We'll see what happens. And then finally, our Monday nighter, San Francisco 10-4 rolls into the Philip Rivers led Indianapolis Colts in prime time. Good old Troy and Buck will have the call.
I wish I would have caught more of that game. I wish I would have watched the game. I didn't watch the game. I watched the highlights. But I'd like to have seen what Philip Rivers looked like all game. It gave me a better idea how to pick this game because they lost, right? Indy lost.
Yeah, I think Seattle didn't score a touchdown. They kicked like 6 field goals and won like 18-16 or 15 or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I want to root for Indy here, obviously, because I don't want San Fran to have a good record, but I'm picking San Fran. Give me the Niners.
Yeah. Does old man Rivers have one in him? Indy.
Maybe an extra week with the team.
Yeah.
Get some Tyler Warren action. Let's go. Get the kid rolling.
Boy, what's Indy? Indy in trouble of missing out of the playoffs now? At 8-6?
Maybe if the Texans are balling. I don't know what's there.
Texans are 9-5.
Yeah.
You know what?
AFC South.
Yeah, look up AFC
Standings.
seeding. Yeah. And see, because
Indy, Colts are whoa, Colts are gonna be missing the playoffs, baby.
Yeah.
Because the Jags are 10-4.
Mm-hmm.
The Texans are 9-5, and the Colts are sitting in third at 8-6. Now, AFC standings in general.
So they're probably still in the quote unquote hunt. Because Buffalo's 10-4. Wow, from what a lot of people considered the best team in the AFC to now not making the playoffs. Crazy.
Yeah.
I'm taking San Francisco. I don't trust Rivers.
Nah.
Nice story, but, listen, this is the real world. Fairy tales ain't written in the real world, man. So, sorry. You came back to lead your Hall of Fame career just to basically get curb stomped the last 3 games. So, they do still have Jonathan Taylor, though.
Yeah, they're not even in the hunt. They're on the bubble.
Oof. So, a loss here probably takes them out. Don't get me wrong. I would love to see Indiana beat San Francisco in Indy. I wouldn't wake up like, holy shit, how the hell did they beat them? There is a scenario which I think the Colts can just run it down their throat and play good enough defense to beat this team. San Francisco, man, how are they 10-4? They just seem to keep rolling. They got decent weapons on offense. Their defense is still pretty good, even though they're missing a couple studs. But yeah, okay. So here we go. It's that time.
The big one. Keys.
So, let's start with keys of the game. 9-4-1 Green Bay comes into Soldier Field to play our beloved Bears, who are 10-4. First in the division right now. Keys of the game.
Well, I guess it'll be pretty consistent from week to week, where it's going to be the same old, let's run that ball and let's run it early. Run the ball and run it early. And then if it's working, hell, even if it ain't working, you make it work. Do one of those pissed off coach things. I'll run the fucking ball every down until you fuckers, execute. So like let's establish early. And I think this is kind of one of those games where offensively speaking, I'd like to let's get on them. Let's get on them quick. Let's get some points on the board. 14 points. Boom. And really fast.
Yeah,
Kind of set
like
the
we
tone.
did against Cleveland.
Totally. Yeah. Kind of
Mhm.
just like that. Get up on them really quick and then just keep pulling away. So that's my offensive thing. Run the ball. That's my offensive key. Defensively, if the Packers are missing Josh Jacobs and their offensive line is dinged up as it is, this needs to be another game where we get to Jordan Love. You got to get to him. Get in his face, get in his area, get to his launch points, sack him. It'd be nice to get home, but you don't have to. Rush him. Just make him feel pressure all game. Let your DBs do the rest. I think that's about it for my keys. Those are my two keys, one on offense, one on defense.
100% agree. We got to run the ball. Like my speech earlier, dictated, exert your dominance early. Beat them up all first half. And if you get up 14, 17 points, make them want to quit, even though it's a rivalry game, to where they don't want to come back out for the second half of this game. The other thing, got to control the explosives. That absolutely doomed this team in that first game. Whether it's Watson or the slot guys or whatever the case may be, make them earn every yard. None of this cheap shit. Those two plays to this Bond guy on Cleveland, who I've never even freaking heard of before Sunday, that was their only offense, but yet it put them in position to be able to score.
Mhm.
Look at what the two explosive plays to Christian Watson did to this team last 2 weeks ago. Basically flipped the script on it. Whether that's Jalen, whether it's combo, whether you double team them. And if Josh Jacobs is out, you have the opportunity to be able to bracket this guy, right? Because you don't have to dedicate the extra guy to the box. You make that beat up offensive line, try to beat our defensive line with second string, third string, fourth string running backs, right? Make them earn it. I'll take my chances with those 3-4 yard runs at a crack versus giving up 47 down the sideline to Christian fucking Watson, right? So you hit the kid. If he catches something deep, you better be bringing the fucking lumber, right? Let him feel those injuries from a week ago. I'm not saying you go out and intentionally try to hurt the kid, but if he was in a hospital less than a week ago, I don't care who you are or what it was for. If you get rocked a couple times, you're going to feel it.
Oh,
Some
yeah.
injuries might start, be like, oh, this phantom pain is coming back, whatever the case may be, right? The
Mhm.
kid is a twig. So bring the wood, man.
Yeah.
I agree with you. D-line needs to get pressure with as banged up as this offensive line is. Jesus. Christopher, I'm sorry, bro.
We're gonna put you on a timeout, Chris.
Yeah.
We're gonna put you on a timeout.
It must really be starting to run away. I don't know. Oklahoma's coming back. It's 27-24. But anyway, defensive line needs to get some type of pressure. I don't think it needs to be to the same level that it was against Cleveland, though that was beautiful. And I also don't think that even if that same type of pressure is applied, that Jordan Love will give it up like Deion Sanders or my bad, Shador Sanders did last week. But it definitely will present the opportunities for this team to be able to turn them over a couple times. So with that being said, I'm taking the Bears, and I think this is going to be a fairly high scoring game. I'm going to take the Bears 31-24 in this game.
Ooh.
Yeah. I think that 31 number, I think the Bears like that. They have a tendency to repeat scores a couple, times throughout the year. They were stuck on 25, but I'm not even
fucking
posting
guy.
that fucking comment. Denied, bro. Anyway, 31-24 Bears. They return the favor. They win by a touchdown. And the Bears are well on their way to just completely exceeding our expectations for this season.
Nice. I like that. My score prediction's pretty close because I was going to say 28-24. Same thing. Yeah, I think we do kind of just pick up where we left off last week offensively, where we're going to run the ball really strong. We're going to have success with that. And then Caleb is, again, just looking confident, and he's running the offense quite efficiently. And I can see the same kind of breakdown: 2 running touchdowns, 2 passing touchdowns, And 24 is me being a little generous, thinking like, oh, well, maybe they'll get a couple of 50-50s on us. But if we can get say 2 turnovers, it'll probably be more like 21 points as opposed to 24.
Yeah. It looks like Christopher, sorry, man, your comment got corrupted or something. I can't really post it, but he's picking the Packers by the slimmest of margins. He says that they're going to win by 1 point.
Or are you just saying that?
I was just saying that.
So Packers by 30.
Christopher says the Packers will cover. Win by 30. Is that your real pick there, Christopher? You going the Pack? Obviously, I'm not holding you to the 30 points because not only would you be drunk, you would also be classified as high for that pick there.
I think that they're 1.5 point dogs.
Yeah, Packers are 1.5 dogs right now.
Point and a half.
Yeah. Packers started off 2.5 point favorites, but it's swinging. I think a lot of it's probably swinging off of the fact that Jacobs might be down. So
Watson might be gone.
Offensive line. I think the injuries are starting to pile up for the Packers. Parsons, obviously, they knew that he was probably going to be out, but he thinks it's going to be a close game. Give me, you still taking the Packers then, Christopher? In a close one.
Didn't he take them last time, too?
I thought he might have picked the Bears last time. Yeah, he picked the Bears against Cleveland. Yeah, I don't remember.
No. Okay.
No, so
that's fair. He says
Christopher saying Bears at home. Okay. He's picking a close game, so we don't necessarily need your final score. We'll go shy there. So anyway, all right, guys. Boy, Wednesday night for a recap.
Wednesday night for the recap.
God, when they win this game, it's going to be hard not to want to get on Saturday night. Not going to lie.
So, with that said, well, I don't know our schedules, but we'll touch base. If we win, there might have to be an emergency pod. Yeah. We're going to try to squeeze in before Wednesday.
Yeah. Especially if old man Rogers takes care of the Lions for us and they punch their ticket. Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
The following week, it looks like the week after Christmas, Bears are playing Sunday night. Who knows? We still got to talk about it. There might be a slight scheduling change for that game, I'm thinking, right? If they're playing Sunday night, maybe we pregame it a little bit closer to kickoff. We shall see. I know I'm traveling for the holidays and we'll be traveling home that day. Worst case, I can come on remote and then we go that way. But keep your ears peeled when we have the midweek show, guys. we'll have it cemented down by what we're going to do for that Sunday. And then, man, there's only a handful of regular season shows left, man.
I know. Went by fast. It's going by. Winning is fun. Time flies when you're having fun.
Let's hope that we're around for a few extra postseason shows. We'll see what happens. We'll know a lot more in the next 48 hours.
Absolutely. Well, and you can keep up to date on all of our shows if you don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Also, if you're on Twitter, ring the bell, get the notifications. That's right. But if you're on Twitter, we have the links down below as well. So you can follow us on Twitter. We'll usually post on there and keep you updated on when we're doing shows. Now, until then, I was going to go on oh, nice. Yeah. Alan, you're
bro,
here, man.
We wanted you as our guest picker. We're tired of listening to Christopher's shit.
Seriously, Alan.
Next week,
Dethrone Christopher. Show up next week's show, Alan, and you will be our guest picker, where you will pick all the NFL slotted games. Here we go.
Oh, they're rolling
Ken
in.
Baker, Packers 28, Bears 17. Got it. Thank you, Ken Baker. Okay. You're wrong.
Bears fans are crying, huh? All right, we'll see. If it doesn't go your way, Ken Baker, you are still invited back to the show. I'm just saying.
Always.
And we'll love to go a little bit of back and forth with you. So
absolutely. But that's your score. Right, Ken scored a 28-17 Packers. Oh, you got it.
And then we got Alan's picking the Bears at home. All right, guys. Until next week, we bid you adieu and bear the fuck down. Let's go.